Alright, good morning guys. How are you? Good? It's Alexander John Calton here, and today I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be asking 10 personal reflection questions, alright? So I'm going to be asking today 10 personal reflection questions. Alright, so I'm just going to dive right in, and let's do this. Alright, it was raining a lot this morning. It was raining a lot. Alright, question number 1 we have here. Alright, question number 1 is, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received? Okay guys, so what is the best piece of advice you have ever received in your life? It could be from an actor, it could be from a wrestler, it could be from a mentor, it could be from an idol. Again, feel free to put a comment in the comment section below to answer this question. So what's the best piece of advice you've ever received from anyone? Alright, could be an idol, a very famous person you look up to. So yeah, so that's question number 1 done. Alright, so what's the best piece of advice you've ever received? You guys, something like motivating, you know what I mean? That's question number 1 done. Alright, question number 2. Question number 2 is, what are you most proud of accomplishing in your life? Alright, so question number 2 is, what are you most proud of accomplishing in your life? Okay, so it could be anything. So what do you want to accomplish? What goal do you want to set? What goal do you want to achieve in your life? For example, could be a short-term goal, could be a long-term goal. Let's say, for example, my goal is to get that nice Mercedes-Benz, that nice car that I want, you know? Or my goal is to join the soccer team, you know what I mean? That's just an example, but what are you most proud of accomplishing in your life? So obviously everyone, when they accomplish something, obviously going to have to be proud of it. So what's something you're going to be proud of accomplishing in your life? That is question number 2. Question number 3. Alrighty, question number 3 is, what's a skill you've always wanted to learn? So what's a skill you've always wanted to learn? You know, could be a skill in school, could be a skill in the outside world, you know, could be a skill in the broader community, the general public. You know, what's a skill you would like to learn? You know what I mean? Do you want to learn how to play soccer? Do you want to learn how to play football? Do you want to learn how to, I don't know, skateboard? Do you want to learn how to ride a bike? You know, again, it's on the goal line, you know. It's about more setting yourself a goal here. So what do you want to, what's a skill you want to learn, you know? Because there are a lot of skills in life a lot of people want to learn, you know what I mean? Different people want to learn different skills, you know, their best interests, you know? Different people have different interests in things. So that's question number 3. Please feel free to put a comment in the comment section below for this question number 3. Alright, there's 10 of these, by the way. Alright, question number 4. Question number 4. what's the most valuable lesson you've learned? So this is life in general. So what's the most valuable lesson you've learned or you've ever learned? You know, obviously people make a mistake. You have to learn from that mistake. You know what I mean? So what's the most valuable lesson you've ever learned? You know, you guys, personally. I've learned a couple of valuable lessons, I'm not going to lie. But, of course, have you guys learned any valuable lessons along the way? So again, what's the most valuable lesson you've learned? Again, could be from your parents, could be from your students in the classroom, could be from your teacher, you know. Very mentoring people in your life, you know what I mean? So what is the most valuable lesson you've learned in your life? And there are a lot of them, so keep that in mind. Okay, so this is question number 4 done. Please feel free to put a comment in the comment section below for this question. Alright, question number 5. I'm speedy today. I'm going through these questions so fast. Question number 5. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright. Question number 5. What's your biggest regret and how have you learned from it? Sorry. Okay. What's your biggest regret and how have you learned of it? I'm not going to lie, in life, we all, like I said, we all make mistakes. And definitely those mistakes, we definitely regret. You know what I mean? We have a lot of grudges in our life. We have a lot of regrets. You know what I mean? So what is your guys' biggest regret? Again, please feel free to put a comment in the comment section below to answer question 5. Let's say, do you regret going to a certain place? Do you regret doing something that you shouldn't have done? Do you regret, you know, I don't know, do you regret going to a football stadium? I don't know, something, I don't know, but we have a lot of regrets in life. Okay, I regret throwing away that drink that I love. Or I regret getting salad, which I should have gotten fruit salad. You know what I mean? Or I regret getting coffee when I should have gotten a bottle of water. You know what I mean? So we all have regrets in life, and they do sometimes affect us. But if we act quickly, they won't affect us. So this is question number 5. What's the biggest regret, and how can you learn from it? So basically, how can you learn from it is not to do that same mistake again. Alright, try to avoid that same mistake that you once did. You know what I mean? So this is question number 5. Alright? Again, feel free to put a comment in the comment section below for this question. Okay, question number 6. So I think we're smack bang at the halfway point here. So question number 6. Question number 6. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Okay? This is a good question. This is a very good question. I like this question. To be honest, I would love to go to a couple of places in the world. I would love to go to Egypt. Egypt is a very good place because you see the pyramids there. Yes, I would love to go to Nepal because Nepal has Mount Everest, you know. I love to explore the Himalayas, Nepal. I like to, just said then, go to Egypt, see the pyramids. maybe India, maybe Italy, you know. So I have a couple of places, the Philippines. So I have a couple of places in my mind that I would love to go to. Doesn't mean necessarily that I will go to those places. It's just places that I would love to go to, you know what I mean? It's not a 100% guarantee that I'm going to go overseas to those places. It's not a 100% guarantee I will do that. It's just something that I would like to do. So if you could go, I'm asking you guys this same question, my fans here, alright? If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? What's your favorite place you'd love to go to? Just tell me, what is your favorite place? What is your standout place, alright? Alright, so this is question number 6. So, which place would you like to go or travel, and why would you go there? So this is question number 6. Travel is a very good thing. You get to explore nature. You get to explore the world in general, you know. So just keep that in mind. So this is question number 6. Feel free to put a comment in the comment section below. To question number 6. Alright. Question number 7. Question number 7. What's your favorite memory? We all have memories. So this is question number 7. What is your favorite memory? Okay. Memories in our lives do stand out a lot. I'm not going to lie. But if you had to pinpoint one particular moment, one particular memory in your life that stands out head and shoulders among all the rest, what would it be? Let's just say, it could be a childhood memory. I remember, I'm not going to lie, something bad happened to me. And I'm being serious when I say this. This is my personal opinion, alright? Something very bad happened to me in my childhood when I was 2 years old. I don't really feel comfortable saying it on the camera, but it was actually 4 days before my 2nd birthday. Something happened to me, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And that's a memory that has lasted with me. Well, that's one memory that I'll never forget, put it that way. Another memory that I'll never forget, probably me being drunk. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I have drinking, I have been drunk numerous of times. And going back to the regret stage, I regret doing that immediately. I got drunk and I regretted it. So this is question number 7. What's your favorite memory? Like I said, it could be a childhood memory, let's say from school, from preschool, when you're a kid, when you're a baby, to now, like maybe a high school memory, maybe a primary school memory, maybe a college memory, a university memory, maybe a memory with your partner, your wife, you know. What's your favorite memory in your life? I want to know. I want to know my fans better. So please put a comment in the comment section below for question number 7. What is your favorite memory ever you experienced in your life, or one that you remember that sticks in your head? That's question number 7. Almost done. Question number 8. Question number 8. Okay. What makes you laugh the most? Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, no, it is not me. I am not funny, or I don't think I'm funny. But what makes you laugh the most? What makes you, I don't know about this question. In life, we all have funny moments, you know, we all laugh, you know, we all have a funny moment and that. So what makes you laugh the most? Could be from your childhood, could have been something you done that was really funny, you know? Could be anything like that. So, guys, what makes you laugh the most? Maybe if you're having a bad day, cheer someone up with a little bit of laughter. They say laughter is the best medicine, and that is absolutely true. So, what makes you laugh the most, guys? Feel free to put a comment in the comment section below. I remember one moment that stood out that made me laugh is me blowing berries in the classroom. If you don't know what I mean, you know, out of the backside. That was pretty funny. Alright, that was question number 8. Done. So again, what makes you laugh the most? Feel free to put a comment in the comment section below for question number 8. Alright, almost done. Second last question. Question number 9. Question number 9. What are you most grateful for? Okay, this is a very good question. This is a very good question. Think about this question. Think about this question. Please, my fans, my audience, please think about this question. My stadium of people, please think about this question. Question number 9. What are you most grateful for? Me, personally, I'm most grateful for me being here. For me having the greatest gift of life. For God giving me the greatest gift, and that is life. Me living, you know. I'm grateful for being, you know, with my mum and with the rest of my existing family. I'm just basically grateful for everything. It's called gratitude, you know. Definitely gratitude at a high level, you know. Like I said, I'm grateful for my health, to be honest. I am grateful for being here in human being form. I'm just grateful for doing YouTube videos for you guys, you know, for my audience, for my stadium of people who follow me out there. I'm very grateful for that, but I want to ask you guys this question. What are you guys most grateful for? Please feel free to put a comment in the comment section below and tell me, guys, what are you most grateful for in your life? Please. That's question number 9. Done. Now we're going to move on to the last question. It's a quick video today. Question number 10. Okay, this is a good question. Question number 10. Question number 10, which is the last question. Question number 10. What are you most afraid of? Okay. Alright. What are you guys most afraid of? So, in life, we all have fears, we all have phobias in life. So, what are you guys most afraid of? What are you guys afraid of? What is your biggest fear? Me, personally, I'm going to say one thing that I am afraid of. It's not so much a phobia, it's more of a fear. I don't like dogs. I'm not a dog person. I've never really been a dog person in my life. I'll tell you guys a very funny story what happened. Well, it's not funny actually. It's not funny. It's actually scary to me. I think it was last week. I was walking home, and I'm not going to lie. It was pitch black. It was nighttime. Very fitting setting, eh? The setting goes great to this story. It was nighttime, and I was walking home alone. To behold, I did not expect this at all. I'm being serious. I did not expect this at all. I was walking. Obviously, this big German Shepherd. We all know what a German Shepherd is. Those big, tall dogs with the big, sharp teeth. First and foremost, I just want to say German Shepherds are very protective dogs. Even when someone walks past, they're gonna react, you know what I mean, to a stranger. So I was just minding my business, walking past, on my way home, going home. Obviously, this German Shepherd was behind the gate. Obviously, he saw me approaching, approaching, like coming forward. Obviously, he was lying in wait, you know what I mean? So I walked past, and to behold, this was very, very unexpected. I walked past, and out of nowhere, he jumps up and goes, "Rrr!" And I'm not going to lie, there has been times that I have screamed in my life, but this is one of the times that I actually screamed. I actually really screamed. And far out, I'm not going to lie, far out, that scared the fuck out of me, and I am going to swear, that scared the fuck out of me. That was so unexpected, it's not even a laughing matter. I got shit scared. Scared shitless. I'm not gonna lie. That was so unexpected. I was walking, and then out of nowhere he jumps up. I'm like, ah! You know? And I'm like, nah. I'm not gonna stay on this side of the road. I don't feel safe on this side of the road. I'm gonna congregate myself to the other side of the road. I'm gonna go to the other side of the road. I'm gonna like reside and congregate myself to the other side of the road. That was so unexpected. Obviously, he saw me approaching, and he was just sitting down, being silent. I didn't hear him. He was so silent. He was like that. And then, before you know it, I'm like, oh, man. It scared me shitless. And I actually did scream. I screamed. I did scream. And my heart was like, boom, 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 boom. So that was what I was most afraid of. And this was, like I said, very recent. This was like last week. Oh, that is a memory that I still remember. That is a memory I still remember. And that was a very scary memory for me. I remember looking back and seeing its big pointy ears, its big teeth, its big fangs. Like, man, you know what I was most afraid of? It actually coming after me, running after me. That's what I was most afraid of. And I'm like, oh, hell no. You wouldn't dare run after me. Hell no. I would like run. I didn't care. I'll probably trip over. I would run fast. You know? Now that scared me shitless, that moment last week. That was so unexpected, and I am definitely not a dog person. And yeah, that's a memory that I'll never forget. Well, one of the memories that I'll never forget. That was so unexpected. He was lying in wait. He was behind the gate. He was being silent. And before you know it, I walked past. He jumped up. I jumped. And I screamed. And I ran on the other side of the road. And I continued my journey home. Another one of my fears, like I said, it's not so much of a phobia, but another one of my things that I am afraid of. Mind you, I'm not going to lie, I am 26 years old, I'm turning 27 next year. But another thing I am afraid of, I'm very skeptical of the night time, especially those very, very dark streets. I don't like going in dark streets. I'm very skeptical of it because you never know what could happen, you know. Someone could come out, you know, someone could be hiding, someone could be stalking you, you know what I mean? So I'm very skeptical of those things, you know. It's just always good to be wary of those stuff. But like I said, me personally, that's another thing that I'm afraid of. When I go out at night, I don't like going in dark streets. No. I get super scared, I'm not going to lie. I get afraid. I know what could happen, you know. I'm scared I'll get jumped. I'm scared I'll get attacked. You know, I'm scared someone will come up and like boo me, like chase me. I don't know, like some boogeyman or something, you know what I mean? Anyway, but look, I'm scared of dark streets at night because the street lights, they're not lit up. So guys, that is all I'm going to sign off with today. So what are you guys most afraid of in your life? Please let me know. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe to my channel. Again, I want to get to know you guys better. Love you guys always. What are you guys tell me in the comment section most afraid of in your life? What is your biggest fear? Let me know. Alright, I'm going to sign off with that today. Love you guys. I will see you in the next video, my stadium of audience. And peace out and have a beautiful, fantastic day. Love ya.